We are getting ready to do the visual learning section of the math today. So go ahead and make sure you have the paper in front of you that has the big pictures up at the top and follow along with the video.
What two kinds of animals do you see in the terrarium? There are hermit crabs and tree frogs. How many hermit crabs do you see? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 8 hermit crabs. How can you make sure you counted the correct number? You can count the same group twice to make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You get the same answer. There are 8 hermit crabs. You can also mark the animal in some way to keep track of what you counted. How many tree frogs do you see? You can mark them off to keep track. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 6 tree frogs. The marking let you know you counted each one once. Why is it important to count carefully?
So you guys see me do that a lot in these videos. I will put a little dot on the ones that I've counted. That way we know we've already counted those. So they're showing you the same thing. But they also asked you a question. Why is it important to count carefully? Why do you think that's something important to do?
When you count a group, you want to know exactly how many. You don't want to miss one or count one twice. Let's take a look at this number sequence. It helps you decide which number is greater or less than the other by showing the numbers in order when you count. Which number of animals is greater than the other? How do you know?
So look at this. We have 8 and we have 6. Which one is greater, do you think?
The number of hermit crabs is greater. 8 comes after 6 when you count. Which number of animals is less than the other? The number of tree frogs is less. 6 comes before 8 when you count. How do you know there are not equal numbers of hermit crabs and tree frogs in the terrarium?
So how do you know that? If there were equal numbers, what would you see? You would see the same number written in both places, right? It's not equal unless it's the same number, and I'm sure that's what they're going to tell you.
The circled numbers are different. If they were equal, the circled numbers would be the same.
Now you know how to compare groups by counting. Way to go!
Thank you for doing the visual learning activity with me today. We're going to do the math practice pages next.